I'm honestly surprised with how, like, you and I both did not have a lot of cards for a lot of the game.
Like, honestly, I was expecting us to be against 4 bombs, which would have been a little more stressful. Once I found out there was only 1 left, I was like, oh, okay, we probably have this. But that was also with the 15 rounds.
Maybe that's a change that we should look at, where it's 1 bomb above the player count. Because I feel like since we've made some changes, we've been kind of like consistently winning. It's been close. Like, this was the last round.
This was close.
And I feel like a lot of them have been coming down to the wire, but...
Yeah, I think, so the things I noticed in this one, I do think we need 1 bomb more than amount of players. We also left a ton of hazards, like, just in the rooms. We didn't give a shit. We were just, like, running around to the bombs, which, like, might not be a huge issue, but, like, it's a little weird to be like, oh, crap, everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just keep going.
My argument was, like, oh, like, you run in one direction and then realize there's a bomb in another direction, but, like, that has not happened one game
Yeah, like,
yet.
so, I was basically thinking, like, we do not need to change this gameplay, but, like, I was mostly thinking, like, what if there's a situation where, like, you do know where the bombs are, but you have to, like, get through all of these rooms to get to that bomb. Yeah. So, like, then every single thing you run into is actually a blocker. You'd have to definitely be able to get more cards. Like, the discards would not work for that at all, because the way that we have hands sucks.
What about this? What if elves come in on the corners? Every elf comes in on a different corner. Those corners are just free spaces, so you don't have to worry about. So you have a choice, but that way you can't congregate. It makes it harder for you to trade and stick together. You have to, like, get to each other to stick together, and then it might encourage you to use the ducks more. It might encourage you to clear paths more. That's kind of like a big change to make.
The ducks are wasted right now.
I
don't even pay attention to them because we don't need them.
I haven't used them in like 2 games.
Yeah.
I think splitting us up would make a difference in the duct use, making it so you
I think it would make a difference in the clearing use too.
Yeah, because I feel like I wonder if having the bombs ready off the bat, so you know you have X amount of turns to, like, fix them, or at least, like, have, like, a bomb to start with, so that you're racing towards it, would be cool.
Well, that'd be cool. And then there's, like, another bomb, like, somewhere, like, or other 2 bombs hidden.
Yeah, like, every few rounds another bomb shows up or something like that. You know, maybe it's randomized or the bomb shows up. Like, so everything has a hazard, but you're randomly placing the bomb somewhere. I don't know, something to kind of, because I think the thing that I was missing this time was, like, oh crap, I really need to get over to there. Like, I just don't know, or just kind of going from room to room, like, hoping that we're finding a bomb. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, it didn't feel that tense, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree. I think if we tried to make some of those changes while John was asleep, he would hemorrhage when he woke up.
No, he'd be fine. I don't think
he told us to, you know, if we decided something, he'd be fine.
I mean, we can absolutely playtest whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're not going
to
change card counts and stuff on him, though. I think you're right, and that stuff might need to change. And man, yeah, I hate to get rid of, like, the bad cards out of the gifts, but, like, the discard's not.
But if we
working.
take them out, because we're gonna have to use so many cards to get through.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
it
well,
would make up for.
No, yeah,
we need so many cards, you know, and we have a hand limit anyway.
Right. Yeah. It's just.
Well, let's try it one.
No. I think. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to get rid of the discards. I wish we could replace it with something interesting, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
But the discards are working. They suck. They don't feel super good.
Every time I get super bummed, it's like, oh man.
Yeah,
like,
the discards.
I'd rather have to collect more cards to then distribute than, like, just having nothing in my hand. It just feels like useless.
Yeah.
Because then that's exactly why we were leaving a bunch of hazards on the board too, because I didn't have what I needed, and so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go find the next hazard.
Right, yeah. I feel like.
But okay, so the reverse of that scenario then. Okay, let's say let's say you've got a lane and like you're starting at runway, you know, you need to get to HR because there's a bomb down there, but you need to stop, undo every hazard on the way. I would imagine that's a scenario for, well, I don't have the cards here. Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we did a situation where every hazard you have to stop and finish it, you need more cards in your hands to like make that doable.
Okay, I see.
So you need like a 5-card hand limit, I think.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
would
other-
need more resources, but also I would like suggest upping. That would allow you to clear them a lot faster,
Yeah.
especially with no negative cards. So I would suggest a lot of things also would have to get rebalanced. Like
Right.
they would cost more. Bombs would be like 7 things
Yeah,
instead of 3
exactly.
things.
Which I think would be cool.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because the other thing I was thinking too is that like we're going through each room and then like cashing in our stuff to fix the hazard, but we don't necessarily need to do that. We could just be going from room to room and just be like, cool hazard, next room, cool hazard, next room, and then once you find the bomb,
Yeah.
you just keep trading in your cards. For, like I can trade in 1 card for 2 more cards
Right.
and finally get the cards I need for the bomb.
Because
Well-
if you're
Like-
trading in to do hazards, you're not necessarily getting back what you put into it.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like it feels like it's not even
Yeah,
worth doing them. So then you're
right.
literally moving one space closer and closer and closer
Yeah,
until
you
you
never-
find a bomb, and you can just trade in your cards until you get the right combo.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I
never
don't think
quite
it's
feel like
always
you're-
entirely possible to trade in your cards to do that, and so in theory by leaving the hazards in the way, you know, you or I have potentially blocked off anyone from coming in and helping us out.
Would it be worthwhile to like grant like a move bonus after you've cleared a hazard to give more incentive to clear the hazards? Like you get to move 1 more space because you're going to get stopped either way. So what's the point in fixing the...
Yeah, but like I don't think that gives you anything extra though, because like the next turn you still could just move and reveal.
Yeah.
Sure, but you get the extra move. Like if you have to get a bomb across the way, that's you know how many extra moves that like, you know what I mean, that you don't have to. That's all I'm thinking. Like if
Justin
you,
has a couple.
So yeah,
good
I'm
ideas.
just gonna throw
Yeah, I
some of
was
this
like,
out
yeah.
there. So
His
these-
most recent is like really good. Like a move penalty if you don't fix the hazard makes a lot of sense, which we sort of have because we have the stuck cards.
but you'd have stuck either way, even if you
Well, and
fixed it.
there is a move penalty coming back because I mean that's also well, okay, let me just give you his whole list too. Keep in mind these
Yeah.
were coming in through the course of the conversation,
Yeah.
so some of them
I know,
might
I
be
just
lacking
looked
a
at it,
little
was like, oh, shit,
context
just talking a
now.
bunch of stuff, yeah.
So what if the bombs had a chance to blow up each round? You don't stop one wrecking things near it, which obviously the way the game runs now, if any bomb goes off, the game is over. But he has, if more than half the bombs rounded up blow up, then you lose.
Right.
Or a 4x5 grid and you use a d20 for where the bombs show up. So at that point, I think they would be face up on the table. Maybe a few helper elves that may show up instead of a hazard. They can be used to make an item you need later, and then move penalty if you don't fix the hazard would make more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's got to be something to stop us from just like
I think
Running through the
running
hazards,
through room
yeah.
to room.
I think
Yeah.
also like the hazards as blockers going back with like the move penalty of like stopping you, because that was so sort of like Justin, like you probably missed this part of like, but we have like a actions list where
Oh God, I'm totally getting handed in front of camera again.
that's okay. when you hit a hazard, it stops you, so that's the move penalty. The original idea was, oh well, if you just move on past that, you might need to go
Understand.
back. But because everything's a square, that's not the case. At some point, we had thought like, oh, we would be able to set up the board in different configurations, and we never got there.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're ever going to get there, which is a bummer because I really wanted
Yeah, I
that.
do too.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like the hazard needs some sort of move penalty because we are just moving past them at this point, and it feels lame because you're like, oh, abominable snowman.
Says the man who started that whole trend.
I know, yeah. I gamed the system and showed you it was bad. You're welcome.
Well, I pulled all the discards out.
Okay.
We wanted to try without the
Yeah,
discards.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You want to try one without discards?
And then what else?
He said he was drunk. That's why I missed it. That's okay. We're basically drunk at this point.
Drunk on life.
Drunk on life.
Drunk on awakeness.
Yeah, I mean, like, we could definitely just do increased bomb. There's no discards. I don't know if you guys will also want to do, like, you're stuck on everything and maybe increase hand to 5. Just, I don't know if that's going to be too much of a change.
You might blow through the deck really quickly, but it might be worth trying.
Yeah.
In which case, we could always just reshuffle the deck. Like, there's nothing saying we couldn't do that.
No, yeah. It's kind of like...
Because we have the set turns, we have the
Well-
objective. What does it matter if we reshuffle the deck?
Well, no, I mean, I guess the opposite side of that then is if we go up to 5, how much of a challenge do the hazards end up being?
Right.
Because your hand always has, like...
I think if you go up to 5 and reshuffle the deck, the penalty cards have to go back in.
What if we just increase,
No,
like,
but I'm,
4?
aside from the deck here, what I'm saying is if I have 5 cards
Right.
and I'm coming through here, if I have 5 over the 1 that I had this entire game, what's the chance that I'm going to have stuffing and repair? That's pretty good. So
Right, but that's why I'm saying
Right,
the
but then
penalty
you're only
cards
gaining
need to
one
come
back.
back because
Go back in.
that way you have a chance of like wiping out your hand and having to rebuild it.
I'd also say, like, if we do increase to 5, like, you should not be able to trade in 1 to get 2 more. Like, that needs to go away. Like, there can't
Yeah.
be... It's going to force you to fulfill, like, to clear things out to then get the presents in the rooms.
Yeah.
Because we're
gonna
missing
be
that because we're
essential,
just
right.
leaving hazards. So
Right.
it should really force you to just actually clear
That's a
things
good
out
thought
and
too.
get-
The turning in for 2 is right. Obviously, another aspect that's getting us.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
Go over the.
So you should be able to
hazards.
collect more in your hand, but you are forced to use what's in your hand to then get presents
Yeah.
back.
Justin is saying that sticking can be frustrating, which is why he was suggesting a move penalty, which is true. You missed the thing where at some point we had fire that spread, and I just got trapped in a room for like 4 straight
We
turns.
just left him there.
Yeah,
that's not true. I rescued him
He
because
did.
I'm a good friend
it's true.
who
I
kind
made
of
him a
doesn't like
fucking
him that much.
bagel.
But
Okay, so let's...
Thank you.
so yeah,
What is that?
Never
what's the
gonna show
plan?
up.
Like on my deathbed, you're like,
So let's do no discards. You can
Go to
it was really good.
you can have 5 in your hands, but you
I just
can you
toasted
can't
it.
do the Yankee swap. You can still pick up a single card, but there's no like put in a card and get 2 back.
Right.
And so then are we going to be kind
These
of
are-
on
Can you
These
write
are-
down the new
These
rules just so we know?
John took these out, but you might
the-
want to
the
put them
deck?
back in if
Yeah.
you're increasing your hand limit.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to mess too much with this.
Although this jump rope is
Yeah, I'll just leave
that
it.
should stay out. But
Do
these
you have your
2 could go.
sisters?
Oh, those are the
Those are okay.
those are just cards.
Cool.
Because I think he took out a firefighter. Like, there's only 1 firefighter costume. There's only
Gotcha.
1 RC car. There's only 1 Betsy Wetsy. There's only 1 leapfrog in there now.
Okay.
So if you put these back in, you would have a
Oh,
few
yeah.
more. But
I don't want to mess.
Do you want to make sure there's 25 rooms and shuffle those back up, please?
yeah, Justin was saying the fire spreading mechanic is used in several games. I think we could have.
Yeah, it's
We
used
could
in-
make it work.
There is
just
like a
not
specific
in.
firefighter game.
Oh, is there a? I think we could eventually get it to work, just not in the time we have.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There was like a bunch of number crunching and like ideas on how the fire spread. It's like, oh, do we use a die? Do we use a special deck? At some point, we were talking about
Let's
having.
wake him up at some point.
I don't think
just
so.
let him rest.
Yeah. At some point, we had the monsters. Like there was the idea on the board of the monsters moving around that I was pushing, but we never really figured out how to make them move without like adding a complicated new mechanic that we never had time to actually develop,
Yeah,
which is the worst. Flashpoint Fire Rescue.
that's it.
That's the. I want to look this up next.
Yeah, it's a good game.
So what rules are we changing? We should write them down on the board. So, and that way we can tell John.
Yeah.
The ones
do
you
you wanna-
changed.
do you want to write new rules over here?
And we-
He's actually not even sleeping. He's just listening.
He is. He's plotting his revenge. You made me do math all night, and now you changed the fucking game.
game does look cool.
Yeah, there's like specific fires that are already in the house, I think, and then there's like hot spots that get ignited too, and then like obviously fire spreads. Each firefighter has different roles and abilities.
Mm.
Am I flipping these?
Discards.
Well, I think you're gonna want to wait for
Alright.
the hazards.
Oh, the little dudes are awesome. Little
Yeah.
firefighters.
I think that was that right. Just no discards, 5 cards max, but you can't do the Yankee swap.
So are we still randomly putting bombs around then, or
I think so, just
Yeah.
to try out the
Yeah.
the different.
Also,
Another
yeah,
step
just
first.
1-for-1
Yeah.
swap if you want.
so then do we want to go 4 players since that
Oh, no,
generally seemed
one
to be a more
bomb.
balanced game?
Well, did you want to try it?
Or we can do 3
Four
with one more bomb.
bombs?
Yeah.
I was wanna
I
try
think
four
it would
bombs.
make, and it would also make sense to only do 3 with the 5 card limit, because you'll
Yeah.
burn through, like you'll burn
Right.
through them like immediately with 5 cards. I think. Did we lower the hand limit after John balanced or before John balanced?
We just did.
I think you're always at 3, right?
Yeah, that's
No, in
kind
the
of-
beginning we started as a lot,
Oh,
and then
it was
it was like
like
right off the
any
bat
hand,
we
yeah.
were like, oh, that's. But we didn't have any hand limit in the beginning.
Right.
Oh right, the first game we didn't have any hand limit.
Yes.
Select whatever.
That's right.
Okay, so otherwise setup is the same?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't
Oh, and we're all
change
coming in at
anything
different corners. Is that what we were going to try and do?
Oh yeah,
That'd
did
be
you
cool.
did you
Yeah,
want to
let's try
try being separate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's do
start
that.
separate.
And I was gonna suggest the corners don't, they're like just blank spaces that you come in on, but that would be
You
less
have to do like a
pieces.
5x5.
So yeah, or just like you don't trigger an event maybe when you first come in,
Is that what you guys want to do, or?
because I feel like
Yeah,
what's happened
That's fine. Because you always
is-
have like safe spots.
you always
in the
have
corners,
safe
too.
spots in the corners, and then like how many like. I don't know what the odds are of this, but we've gotten a bomb on the first square at least 3 times tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Although, and then so like that magnifies when you have 3 people come in on different sides, the chances of that happening.
Okay.
But if you have 3 people come in on blank spaces,
Yeah, so
they
let's
have
say-
multiple options, so that will probably happen.
Well, you're
less.
increasing their chances of landing on a bomb. So yes, you're starting on a safe corner, but you're taking 4 other hazard cards out of the game. So it increases the chances that their first move is going to be to a bomb.
That's true.
Especially with another
Yeah.
bomb in the game.
That's true.
So you're kind of upping the odds.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. No, let's keep it as is. But I'd say like still start separate.
Yeah, just start in separate
Yeah.
corners. Then yeah, you're right. Yeah. Back to the flavor
Everybody
text
still starts with
mind.
2.
I've got
That's
a
fair.
draft. Everything's got at least 1 draft.
Okay, I'm just waiting my phone to charge because I can do it on my phone.
that's fine.
But
We can also, you can tag out at any time too, and I can tag back in.
well, do you want me to go over what you have then? You want to do this game?
Oh, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll look over.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Probably need to come up with flavor text for the characters too, unless you did that.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay.
But I
Well, we're not getting character cards anymore, I don't think. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, that's such a bummer though, because Danielle
Well,
had a
still,
really
like-
good idea. Did you hear Danielle's
All the
idea
little
for that?
ID cards. So like
Aw.
they'd have the like I don't know, kind of front profile picture, and then they'd have their name and their abilities on the card.
Oh well, we
'Cause
could.
they'd be, like,
couldn't we
specialists,
do it and
basically.
not like have
definitely
like
could.
abilities? We'll just have their names
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we could still do like flavor text for them
yeah,
because I would need a unique little elf for each one, anyways. So.
right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, after this game, I'll have to go back to doing art though. I need time.
After I came in here and just rewrote
I
history,
know. I'm sorry.
then I'm gonna run
I
away.
just want to have fun.
fun is overrated. Do you think this 24-hour stream was about fun?
I like how acid in your eye is still there.
In your eye? What is that one?
That's exploding batteries.
Oh, nice.
I wrote that right before I went to sleep.
That sounds about right. Yeah, the big thing I really, really want us to try to get to by the end of this is like a different layout.
Yeah, I would love that. Just because
The square is
the
just
square
boring.
seems boring.
Yeah. I think it'll help starting separately, but I really like I want us to feel like we're like whole elf squad like going down hallways and like
Yeah,
taking off
exactly.
into rooms and
Yeah,
having to go
yeah,
back
yeah.
into the hallway. Like that feels
Yeah, the idea of
more
like
exciting.
Elf Rainbow Six.
Yeah, exactly.
Which mic is mine?
Either one. We only have 4 people here.
All the mics.
Oh, I put it over the microphone, so it was like it's like slowly made its way down the
I was
corridor.
like, how does it
Down to the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe I should look at what I have. Oh right, I was like, oh no, what if I get
Yeah,
a
no
right,
discards
yeah.
this time. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, we can all pick a corner, I guess. Let's start here.
Here, yeah, we'll just do that. Cool. The stream's pretty far behind.
It's far behind.
Yeah. Matt was just walking off stream when I looked
Oh,
over.
crazy.
Yeah.
He's already flushed the toilet.
He's already
Welcome to
flushed
the
the toilet.
future.
We know the future. I still need a better one for firefighter costume. I just put that in because Matt kept saying side fire over
I
and
know,
over again.
yeah, I saw that. I put it into my card and I was like, wait a minute, no, this isn't real.
Funny too, because I was like, oh, I should write another suggestion for that, and then I just forgot. I was like, that one's done. Got it.
Put out that side
Put it
fire.
over there.
Okay.
Unless you want to start at the dentist's office.
No, I'm good.
Let's do it. You should read off what you're seeing.
I'm at the stables, and I got iced over.
What do you got? What do you need
Two
for that?
stuffing?
2 stuffing?
2 stuffing. So at this point, I can just draw 1 card, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, right, I'm in the...
Yes.
You got 1 stuffing.
Soft. That's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I tried to come up with an alternative, and I just couldn't think of anything, and it's like, bah.
I don't think there's supposed to be an elf death squad, Justin. They're saving the day.
Yeah.
That's
Cave
a
in
different
stuck
game.
unless you have electronics. I have electronics.
Nice.
So I'll do that, and then I get to draw a 1. I got a water.
I get 2.
Oh, I get 2.
in a row.
And a water and a repair.
You're in R&D.
All right. Thanks, R&D.
Okay. Check out what's in the barracks. Malfunctioning toys. I need electronics and repair. I only have electronics and then electronics and water. But I can pick up a card. And I got a repair. Can I use that now? That's a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the way we've been playing, you can
Yeah.
use that right now.
Fucking do it. Alright, so activity dough and
Sorry, thank you.
um
I'm not used to
Mitchell?
sitting in this chair.
not Simon.
Not Simon, Mitchell.
Yeah, clears that out.
Mitchell says.
And then I get my 1 present.
No, no, no.
Doofus, no.
Well, that's very nice of you to just stand still.
The shroom should just end with
Come
Doofus
over
like
to-
leaping and knocking
Yeah,
over the
exactly.
computer. You knock the light. I don't know if you. Not that it really matters at this point, but
Actually, it's still having an effect because it's, well, it should be changing now, but it was so stark there for a while.
Yeah.
It's washing us out enough that they can't see the dark circles under all of our eyes. It's great. It's your turn, Matt.
Do you want to switch the cameras too so they can see?
Oh yeah, jeez. Good call. Well, move the middle camera.
Oh my god, you guys are so demanding.
Well, you're the one who set it up like an
Lots of
idiot.
needs.
Can I have another card?
No.
We may not.
No. You got a snow globe.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. I don't want anything to discard, so I'm going to go to the break room. Exposed Christmas lights, repair, and electronics. I don't have electronics, so that's it. Your turn.
Can you draw? Or, like, I'm still loosey goosey on the draw. Because we.
Well, so now you would be able to move into another room because you cleared out.
Me.
No,
your
wait.
room.
I'm saying we
I
couldn't be able to
moved,
pick up a card.
hit the hazard.
No, then you, I mean, by the old rules at least, no, then you wouldn't be able to draw.
And is that because it was a move and
And
Explored?
yes.
Right. Oh, where yours was the first thing that happened.
there was no
exposed,
movement?
so
on
you
this?
got
That's
to-
basically why
Right.
I'm confused. Like, we explored and picked up cards that first turn.
But you didn't really explore. You just worked. So you started in that. room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was weird starting in that room. So,
Maybe
yeah.
maybe the starting turn can just be different.
Yeah, maybe that, like, whatever place you're on, the hazard is just automatically shown. I
Yeah.
think that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Than being like, all right, I'm in this room. Let's see what's
Well,
going on.
So with how this is
Relax.
going to be happening, with how you want this to be happening,
Mm-hmm.
now I should be stuck in this room until I can clear out of it, right?
So we didn't write that on the
Yeah.
rules. I think we can still. I don't know. Like, I feel like you should be stuck until you get what you need.
I was thinking it might be. We might not need to just because.
But the problem is that then we're back to what we had before, where you could just like keep going through them, don't fix anything.
Right. I just, because the opposite of that is if I don't draw stuffing on my next turn,
Yeah,
then
you're
I'm
just
just
stuck
sitting
there.
here spinning wheels.
Unless
Right.
though, like I don't clear stuff and I do get to a bomb, and then you guys have
Well,
to
you
like.
can discard 1 for 1, right? We said that was fine. It was just not the 1 for 2
You could
that
pick
we had a
up.
problem with.
But if I like, if I go down here, and there's a bomb, but I don't clear any of this for any of you guys to get there, you have to still like fight through a bunch of crap to get to me.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that'll matter anyway with the hand
Yeah.
limit. Like I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, for now, let's say you're not stuck, so you can just keep going. And then if it doesn't work, if we're still kind of just like running towards things and fixing the bombs too quickly, we can change it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll move to bathroom. Scotch tape trap. I need water, which I do have with the magma lamp.
Justin suggested forfeiting a draw to move past an obstacle. But I mean, I think that kind of ends up being the same thing, though, because it would either still be there or it's just really easy to get around obstacles at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna draw one. Or I got my present. Okay. Matt, you are
He
up.
is definitely picking up. Oh, and also, are we doing rounds too at this point?
Yeah. Let's
So
keep the
we
15.
did 2 rounds.
Yeah, this will be round 3. So you're down
Okay.
to 12, right? 15, 14, or 13.
Or 13.
Yeah, sorry.
And he's definitely getting the whole Die Hard reference. So,
Yay!
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna try moving into the spa and forget how to flip the cards. Okay, so for that I need water, which I can do. So you want to take these and give me one more card?
Yeah.
And that's your turn.
Oh, well, I'm playing. Oh, what? Let me go to the boiler room. Just got one of them ducks. broken toys stuck with a repair. Sorry.
Which you have.
Which I do have, so I'm going to use it. It's just a regular old activity dough. And that's it. Where is there another gold duck at?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the factory floor
and
right
one over
now.
here. But I could jump to the nog bar.
Alright, so I'm going to the factory floor.
Ooh,
There's a bomb!
see, this is great because I'm in a gold duck room.
Right. So I do have either a repair or a stuffing and a water. So I just need another repair or stuffing.
I've got a repair.
Great. Okay.
So I can get over there and give
So
it
we
to
need
you.
the bomb counters. But it shouldn't really matter because you can come and help out.
Oh, they're there. I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That's my turn.
Cool.
I'm going to HR, which has slime. So if you can take those and then give everyone a present.
Yay! Thanks, HR.
Present for you. Present for me.
For me.
that's good.
Thanks. Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to jump over there to you and give you. You need a repair, yes. There you go, and that's my turn.
Cool. Take out this bomb.
Yeah, technically,
No.
gold duck.
Yes. But, and not that we can't do this the way you just did it, but the way we've been playing it, you could not do that because the obstacle has not been cleared out of the room. But I guess you could
What-
make the argument that a bomb,
Wait, what room?
the one that you just took the gold duck to.
Yeah, it's a bomb.
I mean, if you want to make the argument that a bomb is different than other hazards, then that's fine. But generally, if there's something in the room that hasn't been
I thought.
taken out,
Yeah, we've been playing that the bomb is different than other hazards, and we've.
I mean, I have never used a duct before in my life, so
we've definitely taken a duct to a bomb room without like
are you sure it's been directly to a bomb room though, not an adjacent one?
one time. I can't remember
Okay.
which game, but
I feel like, yeah, I would say, like, we haven't
Prove
been
me
really
wrong,
using the
Stream.
ducks that often anyway.
I
so
will
would
go
just-
through the video
Yeah,
feeds.
I would just let us do free reign and ducks.
Yeah, whatever.
So they're useful.
oh, let us use the ducks.
Please, I want to crawl through ducks. Just a flock of ducks. Okay, so yeah, I'm tossing in repair, stuffing, and water to get rid of that bomb.
Gotcha.
And I get 2 presents.
Just getting in your way now.
I'm over at HR. Can you move me up to the metal shop? Thank you.
Going to the metal shop. Expose Christmas lights. Repair and electronics.
Did I run
I
anything
do
from
not
Metal
have
Shop?
that.
You did, and I actually had a suggestion too. I
It's
think,
probably
for
better
it.
than.
Let me see where it was. Metal shop. You had wielding mask. I put air solo.
You had what?
Air solo. Or like metal.
Oh yeah, I just couldn't think of anything, and then also I never finished that song. Sleigh bells ring.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was
In
like,
the garage.
So
Was it? Did I not finish it?
you
No.
didn't finish it. So that's. I was gonna write it and see if I could finish it, but if you haven't had an idea, I didn't.
4 hours left, guys.
Sleigh is sitting.
What?
Sleigh is sitting.
Sleigh is sitting. Yeah. Sleigh.
I believe it's your turn.
I'm gonna take the duct to the nog bar. So we use these ducts for a change, and exploding cell phone repair. Don't have it. So your turn.
Okie dokie. I will go to the wood shop. 2 presents. Plus 2 more presents.
Jeez, 2 presents,
This allows you with presents.
and then 2 more, and then you'll have too many.
Just got
Too many? Because you're doing 5. Right?
keep the duos. And repair
Cool.
water. Yeah.
Oh, actually, can I have a card, please?
Mushroom slippers. I'm glad you knew what I was going for with that terrible.
I've played enough Pictionary. Okay.
It's your turn.
Oh, does it? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just ditch this shit for. Should I do fan room? Nah, not yet. No one needs any free trade. I'm gonna do the drunk tank. Fire! I don't have anything.
Okay. Let's go to Claus's office. Exploding cell phone.
Oh,
that's okay.
Repair. Use the activity do.
Yes! That's really good.
Get one present.
Okay. Cool. All right, the characters, I guess. How do I change it to do things?
So what I'd do is I'd go down one more to leave a white space, and then
Okay.
just highlight like the entire rows on the numbers.
Okay.
It's like hold and
Oh,
click.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's very annoying. Red. Yeah. There. Hold on a sec.
Okay, like that?
Yep.
Right. How many do we need
Like 4. Stop. Hold on one second.
for the characters?
No. Sorry, him.
Oh.
Matt was shoving a card in my copy. And then the highlights here.
We had Micro Machines on the floor. They came up with a new name for what Micro Machines would be.
what were they? They
But
were
I like catastrophic
Mini-mobiles.
Lego
Mini
spill.
they're
mobiles.
mini mobiles. Well, we can't do Legos either. So
No, legally speaking.
legally speaking. So we'd have to do like block spill or something.
Yeah.
But Lego's so
Brick.
much more. Yeah.
Generic
Um,
brick.
So you're trading this in?
Yes, please.
You want one?
Yes.
What colors haven't we used?
Green I used. I've been using the top
Yeah.
light row.
Okay.
Electronics
like,
for
peach.
days.
That like weird peach
This one here?
color, yeah.
That was the thing when I did take the electronic powered elf.
Will you do it
All
for
I was
me?
drawing was electronics. That's how life works.
Oh, you want electronics, huh?
Oops, I got
Oh.
one for you. That's what I
No,
said.
I'm stupid.
Building blocks box break.
Apparently we just did that one. Oh no, that's it.
Please
It's
don't make
slightly
me.
different. But
Cool.
They have
Does
to
it
work.
work?
We are
Million
not changing
Legos.
any of the art at
Are
this
we
point. No,
keeping,
no.
we're keeping all the characters.
I love the
right?
idea.
Yeah, I
Because
also-
stepping on Legos is awful, but I really don't want to duplicate
There are a
like a
few
million
others
Lego
I wrote.
blocks.
Like Leafy Levinson.
Okay.
Levinson,
Sure.
but we don't have to use those.
No, I mean we can use them all. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
they
They
don't
just
have
have
any
weird elf
abilities,
names,
yeah.
right?
But John came up with he's like, I made a gardener. So I was like, well, I got to come up with a gardener's name.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Shoving coffee cards in my coffee.
Well, someone's going to get back to art, young man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, sir.
You got it right over here.
I was helping her do a thing so she could write. You guys don't respect the craft. I'm gonna do 1, 2 to surveillance. I haven't done this yet.
Nice.
There's a bomb in surveillance. I bet there is. There's a bomb in surveillance.
Find the other bombs.
So this one's stuffing, repair, and
I have all the things.
electronics. I only have
Dr.
stuffing.
Dingles.
Dr. Dingles. So if you can get to me, but
Yeah,
you're
it's gonna take a little bit to
Yeah.
get to you.
Well, you can,
So I could
depending
go
on
one,
what, on the
two.
stuff. Well, you got the silver duct. You could, well, actually, no.
Gold
I guess it would take 2 turns to do that. Well, the supply room and the sleigh garage, but neither of those have been flipped yet.
Right.
right. But the gold duct is
Would.
here.
Yeah.
Go 1,
So
2.
she could do 1, 2.
And then 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. 1, 2.
And I'll just move out of there for my round.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Might as well.
Try one more time.
What are you looking for?
Repair. I got another electronics. Well, I'm trying to play this game stuck
What
in
a
a room,
nerd.
but this game does not want me to be stuck in a room. Your turn.
And we're letting you move out of the room, right?
You are. I just wanted to kind of like test that because I know that was an idea that you had thought.
It.
Fuck.
Well,
This one is water, stuffing,
Unitite.
and I have water and stuffing. I just need a
okay.
electronics.
So when is this bomb gonna go off?
Wait.
Oh,
yeah.
this one-
Doesn't one cube come off
Yeah,
there?
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can help you out. I'll take out this bomb, and then I can get here to give you what you need.
Yeah.
And, I think
And I'll
it'll
just
work.
draw to see if I can get it.
Yeah.
And that will be 3 bombs gone, right?
Go 1, 2.
And then you should be able to clear
Need stuffing, repair,
that. And electronics.
and electronics. What do you need?
I need electronics.
Oh, you need electronics.
So it's
Well,
fine.
that's not
But you got to clear this bomb first. So. Q. And then you have surveillance, so we can try to find that 4th bomb.
Oh, okay. Do we want to look down this corner?
Sure.
Broken steam pipe.
Okay. So you can leave that exposed.
Don't need to go to the dentist.
Oh, you can leave the hazard on top.
Is there a good Die Hard quote we want to put in, like, sort of
John
as flavor
McClane.
class? Yeah, Torque McLean.
Something about what's the we can do the shoes quote. Was it like I had to kill the only terrorist that size whatever she
Oh,
is.
yeah. Look it up. We got the internet.
Yeah. Type in John McClane shoes quote.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Your turn. You trying to go for another repair?
John McCain.
John
No,
McClane
I mean I
shoes.
can.
I would just give up at this point.
I will
Just control F and then
go.
shoes.
Well, I was actually thinking going to the supply room because you guys are both right by those.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you mind moving me over there? Hopefully, it needs a lot of electronics.
It's a abominable stuffing. Water and stuffing.
Well, I got half those things.
That's good.
Only the one. Don't worry about it. You take
And
your turn. I'll figure it out.
then
We can do that
You made
afterwards.
feet?
Justin is writing a whole tagline, mashing this up with Die Hard.
Perfect.
Oh,
so you're
what?
gonna
Tell
draw-
him your tagline.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I erased it.
It's
your chances are hopeless.
Perfect.
okay. Is it my turn? Did you go? Sorry.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So let me
one
try
counter
to
goes away.
draw the electronics. Yes.
Woohoo!
I got it, so I can clear that bomb.
Cool. No bomb. And then you get 2 presents.
Hooray! I got electronics and repair, and water repair.
Okay. So I'll go down to the sleigh garage.
Bomb.
Which is malfunctioning toys, electronics and repair. I only have repair.
Okay.
Oh.
7. All right, so I'll try to hit the foreman's office and the greenhouse, and then that's exposed.
Yeah, Matt, do you want to go back? Because we need the gym and the fan room and the
And the runway.
too.
Yeah, I guess I can
Because
only
then I
go to
can
the
go to-
spa for now.
Yeah.
And then we might have to
But,
fight
yeah, I can go
through
to the
get
spa.
to each other, but that's all right.
Do you want to pick up a card and switch something out?
Sure. Let's draw another electronics.
No,
What did you get?
Now I get a repair.
got some learning blocks.
Okay. And then you're gonna go up to Foreman's office. Q-Dog.
Yeah. Sorry.
Scotch tape trap, so you need water.
Got it.
Shower that down.
Yeah,
and you get 1 present.
I got water. Great. Perfect.
Alright. I'll go to the fan room. Get some free trade up in here. Mind control reindeer, electronics, which I do not have.
My My guess is it's at the greenhouse or the runway.
Just where they would leave it. So I got broken toys, which would have had me stuck, but I have a repair. And can you give me one in return, please? Thank you. Stuffing and electronics.
You want to go to a greenhouse?
Yep.
It's a bomb. Water and 2 electronics.
I have 1 electronic.
I have water.
Do you have
And Matt has all the electronics.
I have all the electronics and stuffing.
Are you near? There's no.
Is there another gold duck over there?
There wasn't one in here, right? No.
Yeah, but there's one here, so you could. But it's pretty far from where you guys are.
Yeah.
Well, you could get there in a couple turns.
Yeah, I can do 1 too.
But you don't have any electronics, so
Right.
that doesn't do me any good.
Alright, well, I'll at least move and then pick up. Got some more stuffing.
Okay, you do have some electronics.
Yeah, I have 1 electronics and 1 water.
Do we have any more bombs? How many bombs have we done?
This is the last one.
That should
I
be the
think.
last one,
That should
yeah.
be 4,
Okay.
I think. We should keep them separate.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to.
Alright. Oh,
Oh, free trade.
well, there you go. Take
Oh,
that.
What else?
Take
What else do you need?
that.
Need some water.
I got water. I'm good.
So you got
Here,
both
take that too,
electronics.
just because
could
you
be
look
red.
chilly. Wait, no. Take that.
Okay.
I'm wearing a sweater. So electronics, water. Get that bomb defused.
That's it.
Yeah, this still seems too easy.
I know.
Yeah, we had 5 rounds left. I mean, I don't think that. Obviously, there are a bunch of rooms that still people just avoided. If we did try to lock people in, like.
It was pointless to keep you there to get the 2 stuffing. Like, it's just
I
silly.
hate to tell you guys, but I think it's going to take us longer than 2.5 hours to rebalance this game. So it actually works.
2.5. We got more than that.
What's that?
We got 3 and 3/4.
Plenty of time.
You're not getting out of here early. Call Eileen. Tell her the ride is not at noon.
It's like a cat just scratching at the door with doofus.
Come on, Eileen. Just not at noon.
Don't worry, she's at doggy training right now.
I mean, I did
She's not coming. She's not coming for me.
I did like it being faster and more active playing.
Yeah, like that felt
Yeah,
better.
I did too. Yeah.
I did like not getting discards because and that the unfortunate thing is that like, oh well, 75% of the time you're not gonna have a bad game like that.
I want to.
Cool. The other 25% where it does happen, especially if it's your first experience with the game and may make you never want to ever go back to it.
I want to try an experiment, and I want us to build the board as we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Yes.
I've been wanting to do this since the beginning.
I don't
Did you
know.
want to play this one? You want? I know.
She
no,
needs
I
to
want. I
art.
want you guys to do it.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about that.
that's why I asked. I was like, she seems really excited, but I know she's got art to
I just
do.
want
So, okay. So before your experiment about building the board as we go.
Yeah, I guess so. How do we feel about the 5-card limit? Like, I would honestly say like 4 might be okay. I don't know if I was.
I never
too
got
much.
to 5.
Yeah, I got to 5, but yeah, again, like
I
I was
was
the one that did.
definitely at 5.
You were at 5, yeah.
Yeah, you guys had to
But you
discard
kept
those.
getting like electronics.
I
and
kept
not
getting
what you needed,
electronics,
so-
yes. I also personally don't love us coming in from different directions. I like us coming in as a group looking to solve
So-
this problem.
I think we should definitely try out the layout then. So everybody goes in the same entrance, but then you're kind of like going down hallways and splitting off into rooms. Like I think that's gonna be.
I don't think it
more
works
fun.
with the square because you can just easily fan out
Yeah.
and cover the proper amount of space. Where if you get like choke points,
Yeah,
and then you have
it
obstacles,
was
But-
nice
so you all
to
get
at least.
choked and stuff.
It forced us to use the ducks at one, or at least one point.
That is
But so here's the
we
thing
might
with
not
the
need the ducks if we're doing the layout,
Yeah.
which
With-
would be a little bit of a bummer.
I think we're gonna have a problem with the building the board as you go though. And it's
Yeah,
going to be the
right.
same problem that we had when we tried putting the tokens on there, and you realized, oh, I can totally, like, not control the bomb system,
This game isn't balanced for building the board. I just want to see what it plays like so we can get an idea.
No, I think that's fine, but I think just that's the thing that I think would be the biggest problem. The thing that happened with the tokens. Remember when you were moving around with the tokens and you were like, that was dumb of me because I'm getting closer to moving a bomb so I can move back
so
this
what's going
way.
to happen is when you place a room, you place a hazard under it and you don't know what it is.
Right, but it's going to be it's going to be hazards stacked over here, and you're going to know that you're going to be getting closer to the bomb.
No. I get a room. Mm-hmm. I draw this room. Mm-hmm. The hazard's here. That goes there. You get a room.
Oh, so we're all just
Greenhouse.
randomly building before the game starts?
Yes.
Is what you're talking about?
Yeah, you're not building as you're going.
Okay.
So then we just go around, build the map. Because it doesn't make sense to build as you go because
Right, that's
It's
what I
your
figured the
workshop.
problem was
Yeah,
going to be.
you just want to establish the workshop first.
Right.
I do think you might need to do like little markings on the rooms so
I
like you
think
can see where some doors
so,
are.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little funky to try out, but
Yeah.
I think you at least need like 2 or 3 doors in each one of them.
Yep.
Maybe there's a couple that only have 1 door, but like I wouldn't do too many of those, so you don't want to run into too many.
Right.
Dead
Yeah.
ends.
You want to do at least 2, but like I feel like there's some math we'll need for that to make
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
And have to like change rooms and stuff. I think.
Right.
And some of them just don't make sense. Like, yeah, like that's actually good though, because like maybe then the runway has to be on the outside of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe
Yeah, like a runway would definitely be a dead end.
yeah.
Back to artwork.
I'm gonna put this on this back in the fridge.
Yeah.
That's good.
Move it off the table. Clean it up a little bit. John looks so peaceful.
I know, right? So weird.
Ooh. Sorry, Kid X.
How many Christmas crackers do you have?
It was like I don't remember, but they were like.
We should take a camera over there while you open one right up next to John's head.
Oh no.
There's only one.
Don't you dare
I
do
think-
that.
I think
Awful.
all the popper ones are gone.
You guys are no fun. You gonna watch Jackass?
Hey, I'm doing it to save you because
Yeah.
he is a
Good luck.
violent sleeper and
Enjoy
you will
being
get
murdered.
clocked in the face. And I know you're a nosebleeder, and I'm telling you.
My old voice. I'm curious. You're still.
Oh, here's the McLean one though.
That's pretty good. That's really good. You know, I gotta find that quote because I like. You know, the shoe quote is bugging me. Though I think that's the one we should go with.
This one here.
Yeah. Oh, also here. I'll do this too.
Oh yeah, I did figure it out at some point. But what you're doing, never mind. That I do wasn't gonna figure out.
I don't know how I did that, but
I make John do everything for me.
I have to use stupid Excel at work, so I've gotten pretty used to it.
phone.
So your address is.
Thank you for saying that on a live feed.
Matt, you're gonna have to edit that. Shit.
Good job.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. Congrats.
But yes.
What's an address?
Well, I guess it's never coming up on YouTube because I'm not finding that.
Yeah,
I can find it. I can give you a timestamp. It's let's see, we archived at 2.
Well, no.
That's how tired I am.
No, I totally understand. Don't worry
No,
about
no. Totally didn't move.
it.
No, I just have to text Ellie because it was like, I can never remember. I just know how to get here now. So it's
It's at 4.2 gigabytes.
.2 gigabyte. Yeah, so it's 4 hours and well, no. We stopped the archive at 6, right? So 4 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. 4:20. Four hours, 20 minutes in.
You better text that.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
Right now. I may accidentally dox you, but at least I can still do simple math. So I'm between that level of exhaustion.
I've never been doxxed before, so that's cool.
Good thing like it's only people.
Oh no! And
No,
and posted my full name, my address, and asked anybody if anybody knew me, and everybody was like, "Oh, what fucking street?" And
like-
give her the message.
she has your address.
Right, right. And people were screaming at her. I screenshotted the picture and sent it to Matt, and I'm like, "Look at this nonsense!" But so yes.
Sorry for that cutoff there. We were having a little bit of audio issues. Now I'm going to wait for the stream to catch up to see if we're still having some.
Oh, hey,
Sounds like we're okay for now.
Kit Nex
So-
has joined the stream.
We can move forward with whatever Quentin's wacky fun time idea is.
Yeah, be right
We put all the cards on the table. We put down some lighter fluid.
Set it on fire and start over. Ghost of Christmas Past it is.
there. Back to hour 1. We start over. Let's do it. I just realized you had a bunny sticker on your laptop.
Yeah, see, you got it for me. Looks just like Nebs. Also, I hate doing this stupid fucking leaky Lisa. It's gross.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Little baby in a diaper.
Yeah, next time we definitely
Babies
have
in
to be
diapers are
able.
dealt with, but like having to craft one from scratch is just awful.
Make sure the eyes are extra dead.
So I gave her like gross little like blue eyes, and her
Let me
foot's
just see this.
enormous right now. But
Next time we're definitely gonna have a feed of your laptop.
Yeah.
that
yeah,
can
we
switch
definitely need
to.
one. I think that would fill in a lot of dead air.
Speaking of which, I have watched some of the Drawfies.
Oh, the
Those
Droppies
are
great.
really
So
good.
good, right?
God,
Yeah. Yup, it's just, it makes me uncomfortable.
I know some of you guys have not been around. We've done check-ins with Bridget or Danielle, and again, next time we are going to have a feed of her
Bridget, our
computer
artist.
because this is going to probably happen again because we're all crazy people. And
Girls are the same. Call them by
all the
any
same.
name.
and I cannot believe how much art she's accomplished in this amount of time.
Just wait, it's gonna be all done. It's not.
That's cool because the
That's
game
fine.
mechanics won't be on.
Yeah, we were supposed to have instructions written before the end of the stream. Like,
Really?
yeah, that's all part of it. It's all part of designing a game, friend.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, I think we got a lot done.
Oh,
in
absolutely.
24
I think we
hours.
got 15 hours further than I thought we would, to be honest.
Yeah. Good.
I really thought we were all just going to go to bed at 10 p.m., that this was a big joke. We were going to have a slumber party, maybe a little bit of a pillow fight, and then I found out you guys
so
were serious
good.
about this.
Why didn't we do this?
We should have had a pillow
I
fight.
didn't know this was on the table.
But like 7 hours ago because I'm too tired for a pillow fight.
Yeah.
Actually,
Just-
7 hours ago I was too tired for a pillow fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was like 7 hours ago. It was 3:30 a.m. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I feel better now after like my hour of sleep than I did like 10 hours ago.
Great now,
Thanks,
yeah.
Justin.
It's a new day.
Justin, you see Kit Nex?
Oh, he did. He responded with lots of exclamation points.
Aw.
Probably have most of the flavor text done.
So what's going to happen is we're going to have flavor text.
And art.
We're going to have art and cards, and you take those, and you decide however you want to play this game.
You just make your own game. That's how this works, right?
You can just finish it.
We'll finish it.
I mean, in all honesty, we
In
have...
another street. No.
I never want to see you guys again.
Mage canceled.
Yep. No mage.
Well, you guys keep playing on days I can't play.
It's on purpose.
I know.
We can't play next week either.
Yeah, they were playing
That
next
was like
week.
You're playing next
no, that was
week.
the one day that you couldn't
Did
do,
you
I
put
thought.
all
Unless
the
that was
hazards
last
together?
Wait, next week is.
The 9th.
Yeah, the night.
That was like the 1 week you said you could do.
Yeah.
Did we confirm it?
Yes.
Did you put all the hazards together?
Yes.
Because we need to count out.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be coming
it's
to
okay.
save you.
Well, I was just collecting them, so. Oh, I don't have my old texts. That's probably why.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no, not that you are literally the worst.
No, so like, it's a long story. But this is also planned pre-Bart, so
Fair enough.
the next one,
You prefer
I
PB.
hear John hates Skype. Some sort of Microsoft connection. I don't know.
What's going on?
Yeah, what?
Weird Skype. What?
Chat stuff.
Oh.
You should read out what
Yeah,
Just
I know.
chat
Yeah.
stuff, you
Yeah.
guys.
Read out what you're
Frickin'
responding
read it.
to. You're like, no one will know. Yeah.
Justin said I can
here.
play via Skype, and I said John hates Skype. That's all.
We can bring it up to him.
Yeah.
This dapper.
No, but I should be able to make next week. I just have to figure out the thing. I'm glad you guys mentioned it again. No, I completely forgot. Like you asked, because you asked at like 11 p.m. on a Saturday where I was like deliriously ill. So like I was like, wait, was I ill last time, or could I just not?
You
go?
can't even keep your lies straight.
No.
Last time
Oh
you
no,
didn't
last time was
come.
when I was in Newport.
Right. Yeah, you were just unavailable last time. It was like the one date you could not do,
Yeah.
and we're like,
Because
"Alright,
you were
let's
going
do
to an
it."
engagement party with a friend. Did they get engaged?
Did it?
Yay!
Yeah, it was
Well, congrats.
yeah, proof that I was there.
I don't
Was
believe
she?
that.
Did she seem happy
Yeah,
about?
that's a
things?
little convenient to be like, I totally have these non-Photoshop pictures on my phone, you guys.
Of him, like it's like where you had Danielle's face on the list. Here's the
The little tape
picture.
mark.
All right, so we're just doing standard counts and extra bomb here.
Yeah, and then we're gonna build room, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you want to just put like where doors should be? There probably should be 2 for each, except maybe like a couple of them.
Well, wouldn't the cards be side by side so they would have the doors?
What?
Card-
Think about betrayal. Right. Not every side has a door.
Right.
We're not just doing like.
I mean, I think for a test run of this, we can just be like, okay, I can pretend this only has 3 sides on it.
Sure. Yeah, we can do
Fine.
that. That's fine.
See? The chat lies.
I think that's lies question mark.
Oh, sorry. Lies? From Quentin on the internet?
That's the fucking worst.
Justin said, well, you lied about Bridget's address, so.
Sweet boy.
Funny enough, I don't think there were any pictures of me with the
Weird.
bride and groom. Oh, there are pictures of me here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures of me in a completely different location.
I mean, full disclosure, I obviously believe everything you're saying, but you do not make a good case for yourself at all.
CB is wondering about John. John went to take a cat nap.
Yeah.
He has not returned for 16 hours. We're not sure if he's coming back.
I don't think he is.
See, there's me in the restaurant, and then if you scroll in this photo album.
If you look in the reflection of this window, it sort of looks like a bride over
And
there.
Oh,
Believe
there's
it.
an engagement happening.
What?
A generic engagement happening in the background.
It's like a Jared's commercial.
Why does that have a Pond 5 logo on it?
Oh man.
Well, that's the future Gordon's brother, our friend.
Oh God. I know that it ever happened to me. No.
You admired her. No, I think she was excited. It was like with.
Oh, there we go.
What was that?
Oh,
Bloody nose.
go, go.
Punch me in the face.
A jerk.
Well, you shouldn't have been such a jerk to me.
It's because the heat's on.
Yeah, it's actually really.
You can turn it down.
No, I'm
it's-
hot. I'm
it's
taking
fine.
off my scarf.
Change all mechanics and engage on.
Oh.
It's a new game.
Oh, I like this new game.
It's called Ghosts of Christmas Past. I have all new art.
What happened?
It's the corpse of Matt's bled out body haunting all the little children.
Just falling apart at this point. I made a stupid leaky Lisa though. That's less creepy now that she has a shirt.
Did you put the piece in?
And so I was going to, and I thought that was going to be too much.
It's too much. I was gonna say. I was like, you could take out the piece.
Yeah.
Hey,
How's our game doing?
it's totally different game now. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
We're trying
So-
to
I'm trying to write
stuff,
flavor text.
and we're
Yeah,
gonna-
so I'll explain what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, good. John can play the 3 players, so I can do flavor text.
Yeah. You should play that.
Okay.
So we played another 3-player. It was
Oh,
yet
I turned
another
it down, right?
time where I was not getting any cards. All the discards were really frustrating. We still won, but it just felt very lackluster. Like we were kind of just slowly moving through.
It took them to the
rounds.
last round to do it, but yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't. There wasn't
It
any
was kinda just
excitement
like,
about
alright,
it. It was like,
we
alright.
got the 3 bombs. So I think we need to increase the bomb to 1 more than the
Poor
amount
Matt.
of players. So have 4 bombs for 3 players.
By the way, that hazard count is correct now, Quinn.
Okay.
We also tried it without any of the discards, which felt a lot more fun. It was less like frustrating. We increased the card hand to 5. So
But we also
basically
added a bomb.
changes-
Yeah.
Right, and you added the bomb. So you have more things that you have to fulfill.
We have some of those
obviously,
here, so-
without having the discards. That meant that you could potentially have more things in your hands. And then I think we removed like the Yankee swap thing because I felt like kind of cheap to be able to like hand in 1 present and get 2 back. So that kind of
With the
balanced things
increased
out just a
hand
little
and
bit.
stuff, I could see that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But also, we beat it with what 5 rounds left.
Yeah.
We did. It was 3
Yeah.
people,
exactly.
4 bombs, 25 squares.
Right.
We had 5 rounds left.
But that was with the 15 rounds again, though.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that's too many rounds.
But even so, we would have beaten it with 3 rounds left because we would have gone to 12, right?
Right.
You're going 12, so you'd have beat it with 2 rounds left.
Yeah. Which
What
still needs
what
to be
the, what you guys are gonna try now is a modular game board.
Yeah, that's the one thing that like we should get, but and I
Okay.
do think would help just because like the square still feels a little boring. The other thing we did try too is starting in different corners, which was good because it forced us to use ducks to like get to other
each
parts
other,
of the
yeah.
board. But beyond that, it didn't really change too much. It was a little harder to get people items, but we eventually like congregated in the middle, so we were able to do that pretty quickly,
Right.
anyways. So yeah, I would love to see you guys play through just like a more organic feel because I think it just fits with the theme of like kind of going down hallways and into rooms to like
Yeah.
wipe things out instead of just like having a square.
Yeah, I like that. I just got up from my nap, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go hit the bathroom. But I think
Welcome to the
that's
world again.
a
Yeah.
great direction.
We'll wait for you then if we do the modular thing because then we can all just place pieces.
Oh,
Poops a daisy.
Poopsie.
Well, Matt's bleeding.
Poopy Paula and Leaky Lisa. How are you doing over there?
Hey John, will you go upstairs so Matt can use the bathroom easily since he's bleeding to death?
Upstairs bathroom
Aw.
to bleed, it's fine.
He's going upstairs. Alright, Leaky Lisa is complete. On to Jabber Jackie.
For Harefooted Hermie, I have the fastest fae up the vast northern way.
Say that again?
Yep. The fastest fae up the vast northern way. Twerk McLean, it's okay, I'm an elf. Trust me, I've been doing this for 11 years. Wires Wadsworth, good for fixing Christmas lights, machinery, and of course diffusing the occasional bomb. So we had like Dr. Dingles was the reindeer doctor, but we also have a dentist's office. So I was like, this reindeer doctor and elf dentist doesn't have much downtime.
It's like the dual businesses that CB loves so much.
Oh, there's a gas station. No. It's a drive. Is it in Bellingham or the place right next to Bellingham? But it's a drive-through car wash / vet office.
Yeah, perfect.
You should check out the chat. If Quentin still has enough over there.
I can look. Do you have Stony Elf Grower of Northern Lights? Since it is rounds, how about each player as a turn, then after you get back to who started the round changes and you have limited rounds like 5 or whatever. He's an excellent reindeer doctor and a fair dentist, said CB. Lucky Elfiano, this dapper elf knows how to get his way. Ribbons Raheem, presents wrapped by ribbons are works of art. That's what I got so far. I don't know about Pudgy Crankshaft. I'm not sure.
Oh, Pudgy.
That's what we're doing, Justin. Is like
I didn't understand what it said.
Yeah, it's that mechanic was probably hidden because like we weren't being super. We stopped like announcing it, but we're keeping track with a die, and like we have 15 rounds
For the second half of what he was
Oh,
saying.
gotcha.
Yeah.
No.
Right, but yeah, Justin was saying like maybe 5 rounds. I think 5 rounds is way too short. Like we haven't found the balance yet. I don't think. 15 rounds has always been too long. 12 rounds even feels too long, but
you want
like
to hit like 10 at max.
yeah, but then I feel like we're losing like most games.
Maybe.
But yeah, we can try a 10 rounder, see what happens.
Yeah.
But I think 5 would be like insta lose, unless we had less bombs. But then, well, I think you could do it with a
5
smaller
rounds
board.
Feels like there's
yeah.
like one mega bomb that you're going after.
Right, yeah. Which you could do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually change it to CB's. Is an excellent reindeer doctor.
And a fair dentist.
Fair elf dentist.
He really specializes in the reindeer.
Jared is trying to get a "We Want Pudgy" chant started.
I think Pudgy's.
He's in.
he's
I just haven't written the flavor text yet.
If you think Leaky Lisa's gross,
Pudgy crankshaft.
Pudgy crankshaft.
Yes.
Would you
Justin.
read out the questions?
Read out
God
the
damn it.
question.
Each player is a turn. Well, technically he said ton, but I think he meant turn. Each player is a turn in a 3-player game. Every 3 turns is a new round. Is that what you guys have? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You all can just check in on the chat and kill the internet.
No, I
Somebody's
can't. I don't have a computer because Bridget is using it.
Somebody's gonna watch us on YouTube and then be like, "What the fuck is man talking about? He's talking
Yeah,
to
that's
himself. He's a crazy person."
I mean,
with
isn't
nosebleeds."
that really like what we all knew? Why did he just run away like that? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The most wonderful time. Jabberjacky.
Jabberjacky.
what? What is that?
No idea.
No, it's something.
So like, I don't know. No. Yeah, what is that?
It's some motorized thing that's moving around. It's a toy.
Wait, is it Magnadoodle?
Oh no, it's gonna drive me nuts now.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. It's just, it's in my head.
I know.
Like most of the 80s.
Yeah, it's a toy that moves around. I know. Oh,
No. You're right, it is. Anyone in chat?
please help us.
No. What? That short sting. What toy commercial is that from? Danielle says it's a toy that moves around, and I'm pretty sure she's right. I don't know what it is.
Pudgy Crankshaft. He has only gotten stuck under the sleigh 4 times this year.
I just wrote the poll's top maintenance guy will drink anyone under the table, but he can be stuck under like sleds too. I'm fine with that.
Mr. Bucket.
No, that's a Mr. Bucket.
Color Blaster.
Put balls in my head and they come out of my mouth.
What is it for Pudgy?
Mr. Bucket, they're all gonna run.
Pudgy Crankshaft. He has only gotten stuck under a sleigh 4 times this year. I don't know if you guys heard Color Blaster was another suggestion.
Color Blaster. I remember Color Blaster.
Bouquet.
Mr. Bucket.
It's not Mr.
Buckets of
Bucket.
fun.
Done. It's Pudgy Crankshaft.
Tapping the Gremlins song. Whoa, it got bright in here.
Color Blaster. Pump spray. Blast away.
You might want to kick the lights off.
Because it looks like we're in heaven now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just all sunshine at this point.
Heaven is for real. And it's on the stream. I'm not going to fall asleep, but I have to admit,
that's better.
I've definitely hit my wall of functionality. I think.
So you need to Mr. Kool-Aid Man right through that.
Who's Belinda
Popples?
Ball?
Is it Popples?
No, I don't think it's Popples.
Belinda Ball.
Yeah, I don't know. It was one of the characters. I didn't know who the hell.
She was just like John made an assembly line worker.
Oh,
Okay.
like Lucille Ball.
Yeah. But I get it.
I get it.
Yeah. I was just like, I had to. I was like, it was the last one. I was like, I need a name.
Fair
Done.
enough.
Oh, it's fine. It's cool.
Done.
And Ball's a toy, and they're elves.
Oh, balls. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking that, but that's true. Yeah. Shit. Thank you. Thank you for adding it.
You know.
Boss.
Great tracks of land. Full disclosure, my bra went off at midnight last night.
Mine did not. I don't know what I'm thinking. I told you too. I
This
could have
stream.
camouflaged.
I'm not gonna live that life.
Pulled by Twitch.
Fool.
Danielle, can you make an elf look like Clint Howard?
I wonder who asked that
No,
question.
Preferably
Christopher.
Pudgy. Oh my god, well, he'd have to if he gets
Of
stuck in
course
the
I
sleigh.
can. Which one do you want to look like
Pudgy.
Clint Howard?
But
He said Pudgy.
Pudgy, yeah.
But can he look like Clint Howard when he's that creepy looking kid on Star Trek?
I don't know what he looks like.
Oh, man.
I mean, I can find out.
Yeah.
Was he in Star Trek?
Yeah, as a kid.
Ew.
Like the OST.
Oh.
That was when he was still like normal looking.
No.
Oh, really? Was that when he like crossed over?
Yeah, like
Wow.
like
I heard the Googling intensity go up with that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I'm still making Jabberjacky right now. But, yeah, interesting. Because he was a cute kid at one point, but then there was absolutely a transition period
Yeah.
where he became what is now known as Clint Howard. So as much as I hate, what is it, Leaky Lisa, I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of Jabberjacky so far. I haven't given her like a dress yet, but she's pretty enthusiastic.
Nice.
Oh no!
Oh no! Let me see.
I mean, it looks like Clint Howard just as a small child.
Oh,
gosh!
gosh.
Yeah.
It looks like
that's
the creepy
awful.
dolls that they have at
Yeah.
Jerry's Army
Oh,
Navy
I
that
don't
Matt
wanna
takes
make
pictures
that.
of.
Yeah.
His head's so shiny.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so shiny. I always think about the MTV Movie Awards, how they gave like the fake lifetime achievements, and then they gave one to Clint Howard one year, and he was like genuinely touched, and they were like, "We can't ever do this again.
No.
We can't."
Stream. We did just have another John sighting.
Yes,
He
it's
looked a
true.
lot like that blurry Bigfoot photo, but I
Right.
think he's coming back to this table soon.
I am.
Oh my god. Do you have a Lisa Frank elf?
No.
No, we do not.
I don't know what a Lisa Frank, because Lisa Frank's like the binders and is that
Unicorns
like
and
unicorn?
rainbows.
Creepy art, yeah.
Well, what's a Lisa Frank elf? I guess I'm curious now.
Maybe with star
Step
eyes.
up, chat.
Just, like, shitting
Let
out
Danielle
rainbows.
know.
Covered in cats.
Or like cats with tripped
Just a
out
pile
eyes.
of cats. Look at elf sticking out.
She could look like some hyper art elf.
Okay.